LearnLeaf users. My name is Ben, and I'm going to give you a short demonstration of the LearnLeaf Organizer, which is a task manager for students and anybody who needs help managing their tasks. So this is the create new account part of the mobile app. Whenever you first download the app, you're directed to this page. If you don't already have an account, then you can create a new account by filling out your name, email, and password. The email is verified through a email filter to make sure that it is valid. And the password, whenever you put in your password, it has a password strength indicator that will show you if your password's not very good and if it's very strong. And then if it's very, very strong, you've got that little indicator there at the bottom. You would confirm your password on the next and then submit. Once you submit it, it creates you a new account on the Firebase database where we store all the information. And it will navigate you to this login screen where you're able to put in your credentials. Another thing that happens whenever you create a new account is it will send you a confirmation email to confirm your email address and make sure that you are who you say that you are. And as long as you're able to confirm that email, then it will allow you to log into the next section of the app here. Whenever you already have an account, it will save your information so that you can log in easily. And it will bypass this entire process as long as you stay signed into the app. Should you happen to lose that confirmation email, there is a button here that you can resend an email confirmation to yourself. And that way, if you lose the original email, you can still confirm your account. You can still log in without having to create a new account. If you should happen to forget your password, there's a password reset option also here at the very beginning where you would need it because you need your password to log in here. But since I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in. My authentication was successful. That happens through Firebase. So here is the main area of the app. This is the usable part. You see I've got a list of tasks here. Most of these tasks were actually imported through a calendar feature that we offer on the web application. You can take the link from your school calendar or any calendar that supports the iCalendar integration, which would be like Canvas or Blackboard. You can take that link and put it into our web application and import all of your tasks that way. It's a very smart system. It is not available on the mobile app itself. You have to do that on the web application. But once you have tasks here, each task is given a, well, let me open up the edit here. You can see that it has places for the project and it has places for the subject, also priority, status, start date, due time, and I'll show you a better example of that later. But we've got the tasks here, and each task is associated with a subject or a project. That way you can go into subjects. If I'm looking for a particular class, for example, if I want to view all of my tasks associated with 1320, then I would click on 1320, and that filters all of my tasks to only show the tasks that I have for 1320. So that's how the subjects and projects linking works. Here's an example of the projects filtering. I can go to my Aerotech X9 drone that I'm making for information security. If I click on that, then it will show me the tasks that I have associated with just the Aerotech X9 drone. So back to tasks here. Each option, subjects, projects, tasks, all have a add new icon here. You can select to add new and create a new assignment. And we'll say that this subject is senior design and the project is a demo. And the description is demo all the features. Priority is high because this is due today. And it is currently in progress. Start date, we'll say I started yesterday. And the due date is today. And the due time, you can see we've got kind of a rotary dial here with the 1 through 12 would be in the morning. But if you look at these smaller numbers, excuse me, you've got the afternoon times. Like 3 is 15 in military time. So we'll say this is due at 3:30. Okay. And create that assignment. Now, I should have somewhere in all of these tasks a new assignment, which is here. But let's say I was having difficulty finding that new assignment. I can go to my subjects. I can find the subject for senior design here, and I can find my new assignment that way. Or if I go to projects, I can look for a project called demo, and that also brings up my new assignment. So you're able to easily create new subjects, new projects. You can filter by selecting the subject that you want to filter your tasks by, or you can manually filter here by selecting how you want to search. Let's see, in progress. Let's see if that works. Let me give you a better example here. Let's go tasks and filter by subject and senior design. And as you can see, it pulled up all of my tasks that have senior design as the subject. That should work with any type of filtering that you do there. So then we've got a profile page. You can actually update all of your information here. If you want to change your name, your email, you can do that here. The password you have to update through the forgot password at the beginning. And you can change your date format, your time format. You can decide whether or not you want notifications. And then you would select to update your preferences, and that updates your profile on Firebase so that they know how often to send notifications, they know what name to call you, and which formats you prefer. So that's it for the mobile app. That is basically all of the features that it can do in a nutshell, and I don't think I left anything out. So have a great day, and thanks for using LearnLeaf.